get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built the same style, so it looks actually like part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. How's that official? Don't be silly. He chatted for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from there, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. It looks like a prison. I walk in, hoping that this is going to be a really quick visit like the teacher said. Here we go, boys. This is my favorite. It's my favorite guy. On a white door on the left, with a green cross, the text "Head Nurse" and a nameplate. A voice from the inside quickly responds to my knock almost immediately, and I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large, and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils. And why are there medical utensils in his office? Shouldn't that be... I mean, I guess it's like a school nurse's office. But, like, if it's his office, and they have, like, their own, like, little emergency room, I feel like. I don't know. There are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on his desk. Ah, yeah. Hello there. What can I do for you today? He's a young-looking, sort of rugged with the dimples on his cheeks. Wash that impression away when he smiles. But the dimples, he's young and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Yeah. You the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I should probably grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, Sal, but Nakai. I'm a new student. My homeroom teacher told me to come meet you. He just snapped. His eyes light up with revelation as he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was reading your file this morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia related to the congenial heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about this school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. Famous 24-hour nursing staff. Well, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. This joke feels a little out of place. I'm not thinking why he even said it. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people out of school. You'll get used to it. I'm not sure. Sorry, I need to turn down my volume, but I can't see that. Just a little loud, because I feel like you can hear it. I'm not sure that myself, but I'll let the nurse know it. Now, let me find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of paper around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminated flooring, all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have the medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Fresh stuff? Like, I don't know, boxing? He grins at his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, well, I'm afraid to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least, for the time being. Reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. best for your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in the papers. Not exactly. He sidestepped the question acceptably. He glances over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do good. We have physical therapy and sessions available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks, even light jogging, jump a rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were. Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before, but you need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wagged his finger to emphasize a point. No need, really. I've already heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on his desk. Obviously content. Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever need anything. I am ushered out even before I realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Although, to my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's my first real look as I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out from the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. Yeah, it's almost as if they go to school. There is how. I keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school, but then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? Yes, one of us. I should go somewhere too to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The wariness in me grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. Shrubbery, flowers that were bearing smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns in my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key that I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. Poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students watching television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. Let's go. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, the small corridor branches off the main hallway. Each of the minor halls seem to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. Name on the plates on the room adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below on the dorm door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements and the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. Ah, yeah. Glasses Harry Potter. Let's go. A bespectacled boy is standing in the hallway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have glasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Sound Kai? I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Yo, what's up, dude? Name's Kenji. Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. Is that place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders, makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Sal. Me? I don't think I trust the chances. The only one I trust in is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. Do you look like it? I'm not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean back to dodge it. Never mind, doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock marked 119. Black, bleak, beige walls, white linen, and a desk made of some type of light wood. Ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal like my hospital was. My bags are sitting at the front of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to my sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi-chan, we've unpacked your bags, things, and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have, then there would be something to do. It's still too early. Put the note down on my desktop and lie down on top of the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. What if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do? The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day, too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, a bottle of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. Pick one up and shake it, just to hear the contents rattle inside, then read a glued-on pharmacy label. Isam Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. Ugh. Doesn't say that, but it might as well. Okay. It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, but being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again. My camera died, so this is your view for now. Sorry. We'll be ending it here as soon as he goes to sleep. I think he goes to sleep here. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. And after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar. Not even after a darkness falls, as long as the shadow draws from my room like fingers. The sheet feels slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness in the ceiling. Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at the night. It becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping my spine once again. Keep drifting further away from the world I knew.